Welcome everyone. Makozi Racing Internacional salutes you. This is a stream for the fifth round of the Supra GT Cup 2020, featuring this very lovely Supra RZ car from Toyota. And for the fifth round, we were racing at the Interlagos circuit in Brazil, or the Circuit de Carlos Pacha. Very well-known Formula One circuit, very well-known circuit around the world. And we're going to go ahead and look into the first slot, because that was pretty much the more important race for us. We'll show the qualifying very quickly, and we'll get right into the race after that. 5-minute qualifying, tyre wear is on times 13, fuel wear is on times 3. Fuel wear obviously doesn't come into effect for qualifying. And the important thing about this race was to not save fuel. You could burn through the fuel as much as you want, but it was very important to save your tyres. So not putting too much brake balance. I was using a 0 or +1. So I was using 0 for qualifying, 0 for the first couple of laps of the race, and then just trying to keep the tyres under control using +1. So we come out in 6th outside of the pits, and with 5 minutes of qualifying, you realistically only have 2 chances to set a good lap. I'm just taking off ever so slightly to give myself a bit of a gap between myself and Captain Muffin. Yeah, like I said, 2 chances, not much room for error, and if you push a lot on your first lap and burn through your tyres and you make a mistake, you're not going to be able to do the second lap unless you quit halfway through. So you need to be very careful about that, a bit mindful of the tyres. Very mindful of your braking points. So this is the lap. Welcome Driftmaster, welcome Twitchy. Hey Twitchy, I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you? So far our lap is looking okay. We're catching up a bit to Captain Muffin here, so we're gonna have a bit of slipstream coming onto the back straight. Must have had a good race. I would say so. I did both slots. It was a bit of a mistake doing the second slot, but I just wanted to enjoy it, considering the points that were in store for that second slot. If ideally I should have just done the first race and that's it. You never know. The Super Cup can always be a little bit how do you say, surprising, and you never know if the second slot can bring up some extra points if you don't score too well. But thanks, it was a good battle we had in Alsace a few rounds ago. Heaps of fun. Yeah, I agree, Twitchy. That was fun. I'm glad you think the same way. Hope we can have that again sometime. So our first and our best lap pretty much is a 46.6. In practice, I came across drivers like Mint Matt and an amazing Al. You can see there is in second right now. I came across them in practice and lobbies, and I noticed that Matt, for example, he was particularly fast. So if I wasn't careful, there was a chance that he could have gotten pole position, and I didn't really want that, so I really gave it my all in the lobby. I couldn't quite get that time that I did now. So to bring it all out here when it matters in qualifying, that's very satisfying. Yeah, this second lap it wasn't a good start, so I didn't really push too much after that. You can see just a little bit of drifting, just relaxing myself before the race. See that, just letting Mancini and Kiwi and Aramis in front. So Matt here, he did the second best time, 46.784. Amazing hour. He didn't go for a second lap. He probably knew what everyone else knew, that the tyres are not very good for the second time round. He did a time that's 0.3 slower than mine, and then we've got Fastfill and Brian in the top 5. Won my race, got 172 points. Congratulations, Drift Master. And okay. So apparently the game has frozen. If you guys can hear me, not sure if you can. It says it's still streaming, but the game has stopped. We'll do a really short break. I'll come back with the other half of it. I'll show the race off, and I'll see you guys in a bit.